Let's film a little vlog, shall we? Here we are. I think I can put on face tracking. Maybe like this. Face tracking. There we go. Look at that. So I'm about to head out for breakfast and I thought, why don't I just film a little video while we're at it? Because I've been sitting here wondering when the hell I'm going to get around to starting this channel. So it might as well be right now. So hey, if this is the first time we're meeting, my name is Chris. What am I? Well, I'm like you. I'm a human being that is wandering the face of this earth, wondering what the hell is going on, trying to live a life that is meaningful, that is enjoyable, trying to leave this place better than I found it, and reconcile all of the wild things that we all encounter all day long, from leaders who aren't leaders, offers that take more than they give, from making peace with the fact that I am trapped inside of a meat puppet that is slowly aging and falling apart, coming to terms with the fact that everyone and everything I love will one day die and go away, and yet somehow seeing the silver lining in all of that. So I guess this channel is going to be me explaining how I see the world, because whilst I definitely do not have all the answers, I have found some answers along the way. I've been self-employed for 15 years. I have pretty great mental health compared to how I was 15 years ago before I quit my last job, which is due to how I live my life, how I choose to work, how I look after my own mind, and the beliefs and viewpoints that I've installed over time so that I can interpret reality in a way that allows me to see the silver lining. Now, from what I can see, most people are struggling with a lot of these things. Life is not easy for most people, not just because it's actually not easy, but also because the state of your inner world will impact how you experience this reality. You can have all of the materialistic trappings. You can have the $500,000 car and an amazing house, and you can even have lots of friends, and you can still be depressed. You can still want to end your own life. You can still look back on your life and feel like this isn't what I wanted. And I guess I have things to say on that topic. I have advice to give. I have stories to share. And so if you're the kind of person who wants to live a great life, who wants to enjoy themselves, who wants to have an impact, you care about others, you care about the state of this world, but you also care about your own experience enough that you're not just going to martyr yourself and create your own personal form of hell by looking at everything as terrible, which is something that can happen when you start to look into all of the challenges that the world presents. So if you are trying to find the middle, if you are interested in becoming what I call a chillionaire, someone who is primarily focused on three values: creating an impact, creating a great income so that you can live your own best life, and doing it in a way that enables enough freedom that you can actually feel like you are in control of your life. That may mean that you start your own business. That may mean that you work for others, but on your terms. And you do all of this whilst creating physical freedom. I'm living in Budapest, Hungary at the moment for maybe a year or two. My partner and I, we were in Bali for 8 years before that. And I don't know where we go next, probably to the ocean somewhere. And it's incredible what we can do in this time through these tools, through this Wi-Fi connection, through our ability to connect through the internets anywhere in the world. It's an incredible time to be alive. And it's not a time without its challenges. And it's a maze. And it's tricky because everyone is trying to tell you how to live your life, me included. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Take what you like, take what you think is useful, store what you might need later on, but don't accept and take on every single thing that I say, because I'm also just one more person just like you, trying to figure it all out as I go through the motions. Anyway, this was only meant to be an intro in this hallway, but I feel like I've introduced the entire channel. So why don't I just leave this as the channel introduction? So this channel is called The Way of the Chillionaire, and I'm going to illuminate a path here that I invite you to take if what I'm sharing with you resonates. Give me a subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know down below what are the sorts of things that you're challenged with, that you're hoping to do or create or to improve in your own life, and just share your thoughts. I want this to be a community platform where we can all connect, because you know what? Changing the world for the better is a big enough task in and of itself. And looking after your own mind and living a great life is enough challenge as it is, without us needing to do it on our own. So let's stick together. Let's help each other out. Let's share the love. Let's pass it on. Let's pay it forward and make this life everything that it can be. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.